G'day folks and welcome to Inside Big V. Great to have your company. Justin Nelson, Sweet Cal and Matthew Hammer Cowling with you. Another big week, 16 rounds down.
2 to go.
2 to go. That would add up to 18, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so.
I hope so.
Hey, Ivan Platnik coming up on today's show. He's averaging 27 and 13 this season, and yet people still call him the flopper.
Very consistent over many, many years in the league, mate.
I think Sweet Cal calls him the flopper.
I'm not going to go into that, all right? I don't want to know about that.
Hey, listen, you're actually sitting in the wheelchair.
This is fantastic.
Rollers.
We'll celebrate the Rollers.
The
mate.
Rollers.
World champs, great group of guys.
Good on them.
Terrific result for Basketball Australia as well.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Okay, let's get stuck into it. State champ women. Now, we absolutely put it on the line last week for Waverley, and they responded.
I was at the game, and they were impressive, and they deserved their win, mate.
Well, they beat Geelong by 4 points.
Yep.
The night before, though, they smashed Bulleen
Yep.
84 to 28. Bulleen, what is going on?
Bulleen came out the next day and
They won,
absolutely.
but what was 80?
Who knows?
Bad night?
Who knows?
Must have been 15% they shot at. So all the pressure last week on Waverley, this week, all the pressure on Bulleen. They have to play Waverley again.
That's right.
And they also play Melbourne. How are they going to go?
Tough weekend. Sorry, mate.
Well, we're going to look at those games a little bit later on. Okay, state champ men. Hume City beat Melbourne. Looking good for 4th position now. You wrote the bucking Broncos off, didn't you?
No, I don't think I did, actually.
Oh,
No, don't tell Terry
I think you
something,
might have.
whatever you do, mate.
Hey, Diamond Valley beat Ringwood in OT. Kenny Harrington and his Precious Hawks. Bit of complacency there, mate.
Great result, though. Great for the league.
Very, very good. I'm sure they'll meet sometime in the future as well. D2 men.
Do we have to talk about DT?
No Marcus Timmins.
Yeah.
McKinnon get up over Horsham by 9. Sam Hurren, 42 points.
Sammy can go.
Check this out. Sweet Cal.
Sweet cow, of course.
Sweet Cal.
Sweet cow.
12 points. Put up 13 shots in 19 minutes. Apparently dominated the 15-minute halftime game.
I would imagine that.
Dominated.
Fantastic. No question at all.
Speaking of Sweet Cal, very good day to you there, Sweet Cal. Can we
Thanks,
just
sir.
pan down? You came dressed to impress today, mate.
Ooh.
Look at
That's
those
ugly.
legs.
That is ugly, ugly
There's
stuff.
nothing good about that.
Southern Peninsula.
Yep.
D1 men, they've lost their last 4 down to
In
5th.
trouble.
Look like they're going to miss.
In trouble.
They've flaked it. What's going on?
They're battered.
Well, I'm sure the Sharks copped a grilling.
Enough. Enough.
LTU,
Yep.
Division 1 men. Our boy, Davin Scargetta,
3-pointer.
had a chance on the buzzer to down Altona. Would have been a big result.
Did he hit the 3?
He flopped it.
He flopped it.
Yep, bad luck. Anyway, D2 men, Mornington beat Keilor by 14. Top 4 battle, Vlad the Tank. Tankov, 34 and 12 for the big fella.
A little bit disappointed with Vlad.
Why?
Has hardly been talked about in the forum, and I pricked it.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's happening there?
Oh, come on. We've mentioned you now, Vlad. Get onto that forum. Let's have a Vlad
No,
week,
we don't
shall
want Vlad on the forum.
No. We want a Vlad week, though.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We'll wear that, Vlad the Tank. Speaking of people who we should be talking about on the forum, as I said at the start, averaging a lazy 27 and 13 this season. Sweet Cal caught up with him. Here's Ivan Platnik from Waverley.
G'day, thanks boys. All right, we're here with Ivan Platnik of the Waverley Falcons, who's leading the league in points per game and rebounds per game. There I go, I talked your stocks up already. You didn't play last week against Hume City, and ultimately your team lost. Were you trying to send a message that, really, without you, your team isn't really competitive?
I sort of was trying to send that message, but not really. I think I was a bit hurt and about 70-80%, so I thought I'd take the week off and get it 100% right to be ready for finals, not nursing something going into the finals.
I talked to Ken Harrington not long ago, and I asked him, how does Ivan Platnik score? And he says, well, basically he outruns his player up the floor and gets fast break points, and he also flops. What do you say to that?
Well, I think outrunning a player, I think I'm quicker, so that's my skill. So I guess I'm meant to do that. But as for flopping, I guess a lot of people have that same opinion. But I just go out there and play the same as I do, hard. I don't know, I've sort of, had that reputation of flopping. I don't think I do as much, I guess, this year. But, what can I do? Just go out there and score and, hopefully beat them in the finals.
Good on you, Sweet Cal. Good as always, mate. And Ivan Platnik can play.
Can play.
Yeah, can play.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, can we just say in all seriousness, if we haven't offended you on this show yet,
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong.
please just take a number.
Yeah.
We will get to you. However, Warren Hay has numbers 7 through to 84 at the moment, right? So just wait for that. D1 women, Altona smashed Craigieburn last week. Sharon Grief, 36 points, 17 rebounds, 9 assists, nearly a triple-double.
Some statistician got that wrong, brother.
Has anyone else got a triple-double this season?
I'm guessing we're not even going to question it because someone will come out of the woodwork who has one.
Sweet girl? Bring us
Yeah.
update, mate. Anyone?
Yeah, Trent Zoma had 10 blocks and Simon Bradbury from Diamond Valley had one too, I think.
So
Off the
there's
top of my
couple.
head.
So Sharon Grieve nearly the third one of the
Yep.
season, or thereabouts. D2 women, Jessie Schleves.
There's a name.
34 points. Darabin get over Mornington by 3 points. Who coaches Mornington?
No. Just one more thing there.
Yeah.
Did we ask Darryl Neal about Jesse Schleves?
We did ask Daryl Neal about Jessie Schleves. Here's what he had to say.
Never heard of him.
Good on you. Well done, Daryl. Youth League 1 men, Diamond Valley, 140 points a couple of weeks ago, 116 last week, beat Hume City by 50. Chris Arkell.
They are just ripping it up.
36 points for Chris. We actually asked Daryl Neal what he thought of Chris.
Never heard of him.
Well, we've heard of him, well and truly.
Absolutely.
Melbourne beat Ringwood in Youth League 1 men by 8, cement second on the ladder. Is Youth League 1 men the most exciting
It's fantastic.
division?
It's really fantastic. So it's nothing is predictable there.
Looking good at the moment, isn't it? If you love your noise, and you do love your noise,
I think we love our noise.
well, head out to Cranbourne this week.
Really?
Well, apparently Cranbourne, when they played Darabin last time in D3
yeah.
men, there was a bit of an issue re-noise.
Yep.
Apparently the Vuvuzelas are now on sale at every store in Cranbourne, and it is going to be on like Donkey Kong this week down
Should be
there.
big.
Should be very, very big. Speaking of big things, it doesn't get any bigger than Hammer's Graph.
Okay, folks, time for Hammer's Graph. And look, it's an easy target. We had Darryl Neal on the show last week, and there is no easier target than Darryl Primadonna Neal, the president of the Big V. And we've had a few complaints, as you might have guessed, about his appearance, and some key interest groups who are not happy with him. The first up, Australian grape growers. Apparently, Darryl hasn't had a red wine in at least 2 weeks. Sales have plummeted. There's all sorts of crisis in the industry. Warrnambool Tourism. They've got two things to hang their hat on down there, Darryl Neal and Wales. And they're not that dissimilar, really. And DJ, he's never in Warrnambool anymore. He's always up here trying to get his mug on TV. They're not happy. But of course, the biggest complaint, ladies and gentlemen, you know Darryl's always immaculately attired. Well, he thinks he is. The Australian fashion industry, they are furious. They just wish he'd stop wearing those suits and dress properly. Folks, that's Hammer's Graph. No science, all crap.
Beautiful as always, Hammer. I'll tell you what, though, have we done Darryl Neal to death the last 2 weeks?
A very, very easy target.
He's
mate.
a simple target, isn't he?
It's just all
and
there.
fashion industry gone.
Absolutely ruined.
Gone. A useless stat of the week. I know you love this. You love these. Kevin Smith, K. Smith, he's back. They're actually back in action this week, Mildura.
Really? Playing again?
They've had 6 buys. They're
Nice.
actually playing again this week. K. Smith scores a point every 72 seconds he's on the court.
Really?
Yeah, someone actually sent that to me.
Really?
Yeah, there is another very sad individual out there. It's not just me. Call to Arms. Call to Arms. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I have indeed.
Call to Arms. The Big V final series this season will be brought to you by Call to Arms. That's fantastic.
That is terrific.
Really, really
Good to
good
see the
initiative.
league involved in that.
Yep, so well done to the Big V. Speaking of initiatives, you won't be here next week.
No, I'm off overseas, mate.
You're travelling. So here's your chance to get in on the act on Inside Big V. Sweet Cal is going to step up and sit in the
wheelchair?
the roller derby. That's
Yeah,
right.
nice.
So we're looking for somebody to take Sweet Cal's position right here on Inside Big V next week. All you have to do is, in 25 words or less, tell us why it should be you. gm@bigv.com.au. gm@bigv.com.au. Now, there are a couple of people that we don't want to hear from. Three. Who are they?
Warren Hay,
Warren Hay.
Mark Perotta,
Mark Perotta.
Brian Douglas-Smith.
They're not in.
They're not in.
BDS.
Not
Sorry.
mine.
Okay. So maybe it'll be you. We'll find out next week. Okay. Big games coming up round 17, and there are some absolute rippers. I need your tips. Don't sit on the fence. State champ men, Ringwood first, Waverley third Saturday.
Ringwood have to bounce back.
State champ women, Bulleen fourth, Waverley third Saturday.
Waverley, I'm sorry, mate.
State champ women, Bulleen fourth, Melbourne fifth Sunday.
Melbourne.
D1. So Bulleen gone.
Sorry.
Okay. D1 men, Warrnambool third, Altona fourth on Saturday.
Warrnambool just hot.
D1 women, Warrnambool first, Altona second Saturday.
At Warrnambool?
Yes.
I'm going Warrnambool.
Okay, and Youth League 2 men, Keilor second, Altona first on Sunday.
No idea.
Big games. Enjoy it. Hammer's out of here next week. Could be you joining us on the show. We'll see you then.